Hey, a good Friday evening to you. This is take two. I tried filming a few minutes ago, but my husband came home with dinner and the dogs freaked out, so we had to stop everything right there. But we're gonna try again. This is, it's Friday afternoon, May 2nd, and I got my Farmer's Daughter Fibers Sock Squad subscription this week. And so I wanted to finally open it up since I have some time this evening. And I just wanted to show you what the inspo was for it. This is May 2025. And so this really cool bear image by Landon She is the image that inspired today. And as I've mentioned before, I really love oranges and teals or oranges and blues. So I'm really hoping there's something in that category, or maybe something with a dark black speckle on it. I'm not sure. They always come up with really interesting ways to interpret this yarn. So this one's called Spring Bear, and it's in Bighorn Sock, and it says it's inspired by the things you protect. So that's nice. I guess it's like Mama Bear, because I'm a Mama Bear. I don't know if you are, but I'm a Mama Bear. I love my babies. All right, so I'm digging into my bag. Pardon the sounds. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm so excited. These are gorgeous. There is black and there is blue. That's like the perfect interpretation of these colors. So if you look at that, and then the bear and the teal, look at that. These are perfect colors. And so these are, I'm not sure, I'm looking in the sun to see if it's a little tonal. It just looks like really pure color, and it's super soft. So the Bighorn Sock is 75%, 19.5 micron SW merino. I think that might be Southwest merino, but I'm not sure. 25% nylon, so great for socks or anything that's going to get a lot of wear and tear. It's got definite squish factor, squishability. So as I'm bouncing it back and forth, it's kind of rebounding in my hands. But it's also got a little bit of a firm feel to it. So it's not as squishy as some others. But then when I feel it in the mini, it's got a nice bounce. So, and I don't know if you've ever knit with black before. I did it a long time ago before I knew it was hard. So it's actually pretty challenging to knit with these dark yarns because it's hard to see the stitch definition. And so I definitely need a neck light when I'm working with these types of dark colors. So yeah, so I'm excited. This reminds me of just it's an odd blend of summer and deep winter. So I'm gonna have to figure out how I wanna blend these. So do I wanna use them solo, so each color by themselves? Because you can always use an extra black single or a mini. So that mini can go into all kinds of different projects. And then there's this teal. It's really pretty. So again, the color is Spring Bear. So Spring Bear. So if you get up real close, you can really see the twist in that yarn. Looks like a 2-ply, I think. I'm still getting to know my plies and things like that as I have started spinning. And so I'm trying to understand a little bit more about yarn construction. But yeah, I think these are really great basics. So you don't have to fight to make these work with anything. They're just gonna work either by themselves. I might pop this with maybe something yellow or teal. I did like the March sock. So maybe I'll mix it with the March sock and actually use these to make a pair of kind of reversible socks. So one set will be mainly blue, one set will be mainly, I think it was kind of like a yellowy speckled peach. But I also want to do those mermaid socks. So I'll have to see which sock is going to work best with this type color yarn. All right, so I'm very excited. So are you part of the Sock Squad membership? And what have you thought so far? We've had 5 different months so far. And overall, I've been pretty impressed with what we've been getting. I'm still working on my January sock. So it's going to take quite some time before I actually get to finishing another sock. But I did finish the first sock. So I have a hoe. I have a sock hoe. And I have just about this much of the cuff worked on it. And so of the second sock. So I'm actually working through second sock and I'm dealing with second sock syndrome. But anyway, I wanted to share these with you. So if you've got yours, I'm eager to see what you're making with your sock squad for this month. And again, this is May 25 Bighorn sock, and it's in Spring Bear. All right. So I hope you have a fantastic weekend, or whatever time it is for you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your week, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.